Right off the top tonight, a shocking side effect to a routine vaccination.
This started after a flu shot.
You heard her right. A regular flu shot gone horribly wrong. Tonight, the warning this woman wants everyone to hear. Good evening, everyone. I'm Brian Bolter.
And I'm Sean Yancey. A few weeks ago, Desiree Jennings was training for a half marathon. Tonight, she's struggling to walk, talk, even eat, left disabled by a very rare reaction to a seasonal flu shot. Claudia Coffey has more on this serious side effect.
The vast majority of doctors say flu shots are safe. In this case, the FDA says they found nothing wrong with this particular batch, but sometimes there are complications. And that's apparently what happened to Desiree Jennings. And now her life will never be the same. Here, 26-year-old Desiree Jennings is the picture of health. She's a Redskins cheerleader ambassador and an avid runner. Her life changed forever on August the 23rd when she says she got a seasonal flu shot at a local grocery store.
I was training for a half marathon and it all went so fast.
10 days after receiving the shot, she came down with the flu. After that, her health spiraled downwards. She started passing out and had to be hospitalized twice.
Yeah, we went to an urgent care facility and they wouldn't even let her get out of my truck because she was seizing in the back, so they called an ambulance immediately.
Doctors at Fairfax Inova and Johns Hopkins diagnosed her with a rare neurological disorder called dystonia. They think it was caused by a severe reaction to the flu shot. She now has difficulty speaking, walking, even eating. During our interview, she had several seizures. The effects are irreversible.
Symptoms will get worse if I use my voice or walk when the brain signals are misfiring.
Desiree reported her health problems to the Food and Drug Administration, thinking there might have been something wrong with her vaccine. We also contacted the FDA, and we were told they found no problems with the particular lot of flu vaccines that Desiree received, and the agency has not received any other reports of adverse effects from this lot. Health experts stress that overall, extreme side effects are rare.
The flu shot is very safe for the majority of the public. And as I said before, your heart really goes out to someone who experiences this sort of thing, thinking that they're doing something great for their wellness and their general health. But unfortunately, it does happen in extremely rare cases.
For Desiree, she just happened to be one of those rare cases.
I don't want this happening to anyone else.
Desiree and her husband plan to visit the Mayo Clinic in Arizona in November, hoping to get more answers about this disease and how they can live with it. Claudia Coffey, Fox 5 News.
Again, health officials say this is very rare. Now, you can learn more about dystonia, its causes, how rare it really is, and the symptoms by going to our website, myfoxdc.com. Just click on the Health tab.
To a News Edge exclusive, an ailing Redskins cheerleader getting a helping hand from a former Playboy playmate. You may remember Desiree Jennings, perfectly healthy until a severe reaction to a flu shot left her severely disabled. Her shocking story now receiving some attention from Hollywood. Fox 5's Claudia Coffey spoke with Desiree today.
Desiree Jennings' struggle is getting worldwide attention.
It's been unreal. I didn't think anyone would even care about my story. People were saying they were crying. I couldn't understand why.
She first spoke to Fox 5 about a severe reaction she suffered after getting a seasonal flu shot. Now both Fairfax Inova and Johns Hopkins say Desiree suffers from a rare neurological disorder as a result of the flu shot. The condition is called dystonia, and it affects every aspect of her ability to function. One day after our story aired, Generation Rescue, an organization founded by actors Jenny McCarthy and Jim Carrey, reached out to Desiree.
They've been extremely helpful. They have a lot of doctors that deal with vaccine interactions and have sent us so many other stories similar to mine. Unfortunately, a lot of theirs are with children, which is worse. I can understand having been an adult, but not a little child that hasn't had any chance to live their life and can't speak. So I want to speak because I can, they can't, and I want to help them too.
McCarthy's 7-year-old son, Evan, is autistic. She founded Generation Rescue along with actor Jim Carrey to educate people about ways to reverse autism. The organization is now raising awareness over the safety of vaccines, including flu shots. Generation Rescue's president, Stan Kurtz, was so touched by Desiree's story, the organization is hoping to fly her out to L.A. for treatment.
And the story is just, anyone that sees it, it's just so compelling. Jenny was crying over it.
Kurtz also believes that with proper treatment, some of her symptoms may be reversible.
Well, unfortunately, we happen to be very good at handling vaccine injury. We've got a lot of doctors that have experience in doing that. So our doctors and our resources are completely available to her, and we're going to do everything we can to give her a lot of options to help take care, help recover her from this condition as best we can.
For Desiree, it's a glimmer of hope and a chance at getting her life back.
They can help me reverse it with some of the research they're doing, which is great. I can go back to my normal life and still have had a chance to warn people as well.
That's it. Still, the Centers for Disease Control says the seasonal flu vaccine is safe and recommends it to the general public. Desiree, meantime, wants to get her message out about her concerns over the safety of vaccines. Brian?
And Claudia, you talked to her earlier in the week, and then you just talked to her again, and it just anecdotally, it seems like she might be doing a little bit better. Is that the case, or how's she doing?
You know, her spirits are so high just because she's received all this support. I mean, she's getting emails and Facebook requests from all across the country, all across the world. I think her story, they said, was translated into Chinese, so it could air in China as well. However, it's getting a handle on some of these symptoms. She met with a new neurologist today. She's still having a lot of seizures, so they're trying to get a handle on these specific symptoms, but she certainly feels like her spirits are up because she feels like there is actually hope. Brian?
Good for her. We're going to keep a close eye on it. Claudia Coffey tonight.